Hey, Jono here, thank you for joining me for the Hunter Call of the Wild, episode 13, and now we gotta be quick and head this direction to the waypoint. We want a whitetail within 30 meters. Now, at least I can call them. Ammo's looking alright. That is a bit low, but keep it for now. I'm very close to my other ammo, my penetration ammo. And I looked into that Kraken mission. Yeah, I completed it episode 8. I don't know why I forgot. It was with the bear that was sitting and I took a shot and it just missed for some reason, like I just hit dirt. But then I got it a little later. So, not a big deal. I mean, this isn't a speed run. We want just a whitetail. We're not even in the mission area. Yeah, if we're a speed run, you definitely want to be trying to, like, stack things. It just means there's one more bear I have to shoot, but not a problem at all. But I was worried for a moment, because it's like, well, what other missions may I have accidentally stumbled right past? See, yeah, it'd be good having the mission thing show up on the map. Now we'll get to about 275 and then slow right down. I'm just very conscious of...
You know, I spotted some tracks earlier, close to where you're at right now. I'll send the coordinates.
Alright, Doc, I'm glad you got that out of the way. I've looked in the settings for that audio bit, and to see if I could turn it off. And I can't see anything anywhere that gives you that option, which is a shame, because I don't mind being given tracks to check out, but I am overhearing that bit every day. It used to be, and this is why I'm sure I've said before, I don't know if it's now a glitch that it does it, but when I first was playing this game, if you didn't spot any tracks within a certain time frame, basically what we just had, you'd get that prompt. If you'd spotted any tracks, then they didn't say it at all, and they never gave you a prompt, and that's how I preferred it, because so often the tracks would be very old and totally useless, so I didn't really give a shit. But now, no matter how many tracks you spot, it seems to delay the prompt, but it never goes away. You'll eventually get told about tracks. And at least Doc's little bit is relatively short, and I know some people, they don't even have a verbal one, it just comes up. Oh, is that a shed? Oh, I forgot about them. They, it just comes up with some text on the screen. Tracks, I wonder where they lead. But, God, someone in Park Fernando's the worst, and I think that's because I had to grind for diamonds there for so long. But not only was I there for the longest amount of time, so I heard it the most often, but what's her face? The head warden just had this big paragraph. Not all tracks lead to fresh animals. I traced the droppings, and if they're droppings, and it's like, oh my god, shut up. Like, every day. Or I'd quit the reserve and come back in. So it would reset that. So I'd hear it 3 or 4 times a day. Not all tracks are fresh. I give the droppings a sniff test, and it's like, just Jesus Christ, I really, really, like, I used to rush to find tracks and just examine them just so that I wouldn't have to hear that. Now, touching on 100 meters. Problem is, a drink zone would be better because they would be nice and clear. Resting, they can be anywhere. So what I need, I'm going to circle around this way to try and have my back, try and have the wind in my favor. But I'm hoping to spot them without... No! What? Blacktail? I want bloody whitetail. But see, they're so out of range. Trying to see what that male's up to. But the stupid females come on sight. What if I go... Oh my god, it's like a frame. Whitetail. Good. Still, that's nowhere near the distance. And what I really want is cover. Try for better cover. Try for this other tree. The problem is with resting too, sometimes like they give zero craps about you calling. I mean, prone when lying down, I want to be kneeling though, or crouching. I'm going to attempt it once, and if I harvest it, yeah, that's pretty good. Be better if I could actually see though. So there's the male there. And I mean, what I would give for the view range thing. Blacktail, whitetail, whitetail. Because what I'm going to have to do is a few whitetails. It's almost just constantly... That should be close enough. Ah, but I didn't hit Lan. You better fucking die. You better die. How did that not hit the Lan? Damn it, was that hunting pressure always there? I've really got to remember to do that with this game. Like a new game. Like, really confirm. Well, that's not good. Really confirm the... Okay, now it's died. Because I was going to say, the hunting pressure doesn't add up to where I actually landed the shot. Well, where the animal was. But I've done that in the past. Like, around Sheila Lake or something. It's like, oh, was that hunting pressure there already? Having hunting pressure appear can, like, really, let you know that you've landed a shot. I don't trust those tracks. Try and stick with just the blood. I think there's a coyote nearby, but let's see what this bullet did. Ah! Hit the bone, that's why. I was like, well, 8 meters, that's good enough. I was like, really? I don't know how I didn't hit a lung from there, but cool. Harvest whitetail deer at night and earn a quick kill bonus of 100. So, we're too late for that. Harvest a black bear within 40 meters. Connors, maybe we focus on that one. And I gotta remember I actually spot a coyote. What was Hope's? Runichi and Runichi. In fact, it's possible that these 3 can all be stacked at once. That might be worth trying. I don't know if there would be any whitetail at Runichi at night, but let's head to here. Gonna fast travel. Oh, and I leveled up, didn't I? So need to look at that, and I'll check, but I'm pretty sure still not close enough to get that ammo that I would like. Where the hell is it? Have I gone past it? No. Yeah, I need 425 or something like that. Just spur of the moment. Spur of the moment math. Okay. Well, no, I'm happy with that. That worked out well. I was worried with the blacktail there that it was just going to become an annoying thing of, like I've said, like I am terrible at differentiating between the two, so it's like, well, which is which? But man, hitting that bone. At least I didn't need a quick kill or anything. It was just the distance thing, so that's good. Yeah, hopefully we spot a coyote. We've got a hare at Roosevelt and we've got to spot one, but with coyote we just have to spot one. That's going to be one where we'll spot it and then have to immediately see what the okay, very old. We have to immediately see what the mission is, because it is possible it will be something that it'll be like, yeah, earn a quick kill on a coyote or something like that, and it's like, well, I've spotted a coyote, so quickly. Yeah, those tracks are going too south for me. I won't. And they're very old, so I won't pursue them. I might get lucky and find a coyote this way. I think they're up north, but we'll just see. We'll focus on getting some of Connor's missions started up. And then when it gets towards night time, which won't be this episode anyway, but when it gets towards night time, we will head to Runichi and hopefully knock out a few missions at once. And once I unlock this ammo, I'll start focusing on the pistol and shotgun. The bow I'm not too concerned with. I will check the bow in the locker, just in case the ammo, one class of ammo or whatever's hidden behind, were locked behind the weapon score. Because with the bow I don't use the sight, so I'm not really concerned if they're suddenly like, knowing my luck, after spying this coyote, it'll be like, take it down with a bow, and I'll be like, okay, like, now I it's the one weapon I don't have on me, so I can't. Or they'll be like, use a rifle and get a full harvest check, and say, I don't have the right rifle for that either. But, yeah, I think for now we'll focus on finding some elk. And see what happens. I think the next mission's taking a photo of a couple, and I think it has that same glitch that Try and Find Family of Bears mission has, where it asks you to take a photo of, like, two. And, so you might even come across a bear. I didn't think of a bear out here. Yeah. It asks you to take a photo of 2 or 3, but... Where is that? Oh, it's blacktail. I thought it was blacktail, but... Yeah, elk have that more of a weird high-pitched sound. Can I call elk? No. No, I don't have to call for them yet. Either it's locked or I just haven't bought it, which... Thinking about that's kind of dumb, I'll have to check. Ah, speaking of which... Perk! I never forget, what was I focusing on? That. Yeah, that's maxed out now. Now we'll look at other stuff. I just clicked that we're here. So we'll just look at unlocking these as we go. All these question marks. Damn it, where is that? Can't even see the bloody thing. Alright, well, that's a shame. It sounded quite far away, but it also sounded that sort of direction, so we might head that way a bit. See if I can spot this coyote. See, it's not a bad spot too. As long as it's this way. Because even though all I have to do is spot it, I still basically have to lure it to the point where I could shoot it anyway. Unless I'm lucky and it's somewhere very, very open. Now, there you are. Or is that just, oh, it's just grass. I just don't trust the wind. The wind is, like, super good at being like, oh, you're heading west? Well, why don't I just quickly change? I'll go that way too. I notice it the most in cotw. Wow, that's a big one. Ah, Chila Lake. I was going to say, no, past the harvest check, but... See, I don't have to rifle. I don't care, really. You know, I'll try and get it with the shotgun, but if I don't, you know, I don't really care. I think Chila's another, it's gonna be midnight kind of time. From past playthroughs, I think I had midnight they kind of came to drink, but might look into it. I know I was in cover before, but I couldn't actually see. I'd be a lot more confident if it was over here somewhere, but it sounds like it's basically this way. Let's hold off. Let's hold off. We got limited time. Do we really want to spend it baiting out a coyote? Ah. That's what we want. Okay, everything's this way. That's what I should have done at the outpost, is looked for the cooler to see if it's available. Because sometimes when you level up, it doesn't bring up all the info, it kind of cancels it out. And that's where it's possible. That's like, hey, you've unlocked this gear. It could happen more with, oh, shit. Oh, wait, where am I? Oh, in that case... Oh, I got all of that. Ah. Wait, they said how travel to Chila Lake. Have they changed this mission? I'm gonna have to look into that. Because I'm positive it used to be Chila Lake, as in around here. And that's why I was like, oh, you have to do it. Well, you don't have to do it at night, but I remember last time having a need zone for coyote up here somewhere, and I called them in. Like, I used a hunting stand, or I set up a blind last time I did it. But this is now just travel to Chila. That's a completely different situation. Resting, eh? Well, rest in hell! Yeah, no, I'm gonna have to check that, because that makes this mission way easier. Forget the whole waiting till midnight kind of thing. Yeah, stupid blacktail. I know I would have scared off my Roosevelt, but I mean that I couldn't have done. Well, I could have done the coyote where it was, but it wouldn't have been in my favor because of the wind. Because I would have to drop down a bit more to be in Chile. And, getting that coyote close enough to blast it with the shotgun. I do not see that happening. I thought I saw something randomly in the lake. I'm just shooting you for rifle score, to be honest. I shouldn't really be going after you because I want my elk. God, crossing over that thing constantly. I'm gonna run. Yep. Took way too long for that rifle to pop up. Ah, thinking about it, I should have just gone back to the that lake where we took care of the whitetail, because that was, there was a drinking zone there. I don't know if it would be active. Where was it? Where the hell was I? Over here. I mean, it says feeding, but they were drinking, which is strange. Too late anyway. Okay. Come on, Mr. Elk, I just want to have a look at you. I don't even know how old the tracks could be. Fresh, okay. Just hoping to spot one just drinking or something, but I don't have a caller. Caller would make it easier. Wait, did it? That's annoying if you've doubled over yourself. Yeah. Okay, well, I might just fast travel back to here. And look in this locker. Look at a caller and maybe switch out a weapon for the coyote. Okay. Ah, I do have it. Okay. 6,000. So I'll buy that, even though I need to watch my money. In fact, that rifle. Okay, just looking at the arrows while I'm here. Yeah, everything's usable, I'm sure. Maybe not. Which ones are... Problem's trying to remember. Okay. Which one's accuracy? Yeah, the bear claw's way more accurate anyway. Well, that's good. That's got a better draw weight, but who cares? So I need to buy the bow as well. I don't get a free bow. And we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Ah. Wait, I do have the ranger for coyote, right? Yeah. Ah, this whole time I had it as well. Well, okay. Glad that I realized that. I have to be in Chile anyway, so it doesn't matter. And you go there. Right, so we'll carry on this way. At least now I can call an elk. Makes things somewhat easier. Yeah, see, the annoying thing is I want to unlock that ammo, but I can't go to town on buying it because I need to buy that rifle, and that rifle was like 50,000 or something like that. I just don't want to get stuck at a point where, I mean, it's not likely, but I can't work on any missions. I mean, there will be times where I just have to grind like the shotgun or the pistol to try and get things working for it, but I don't want to be stuck in a, like, this episode's just killing stuff kind of thing. I always like to be working towards missions. I don't think we're going to get this blacktail. We're in a crummy setup. The wind's not good. All these rocks. Uphill. Screw it. Let's just carry on. There's the outpost, lookout point way over there. But first we've got whatever's... Calls from blacktails non-stop. Just go away for now. Especially on this stupid terrain, I'm not interested. Could be a hunting stand. Have a look at this. Ah, for a beer. Because I think level 16, which is the next level, is the beer caller unlocked. So they'll be very helpful. What's the stand? Alright, so you next. Now, I remember the first time playing this, I just ignored lookout points for ages. I didn't really care, and I didn't realize that they actually revealed spots. I'd completely forgotten that they'd told you that and shown you that in the first, like, well, the second mission. So, I was just like, I could go up there and unlock it, who gives a shit? And then, I think one time I did and was like, that's how you find out where, like, everything is. That's actually would have made life much easier. So yeah, I have to look at Vualez number 4 to see about whether or not I'll have to make a comment on the mission video that for now, despite it saying Chila Lake, they actually mean all of Chila. Because unless it's a different mission, I certainly recall there being one that was Chila Lake. That's why I put a tent up there. That's exactly why I left a tent at Chila Lake, because I was like, we'll be coming back to that lake. Okay. So slap you there. Right, well, how far away is that one? Ah, is that all? Go for a run. Just a little bit higher, please. I shot it so hard, another one appeared. That might have been the spine actually, I left it too long. That could be some easy money, easy points. We need about 10 full harvest check. Harvest with a rifle to get the ammo unlocked. Okay, well that's way too close. That's not gonna work. I'm just gonna slap that there. Carry on this way. Nice sort of beer to give me a call out, but... Oh no, got a vital. Yeah. Yeah, 50. See, ideally I'd have that ammo unlocked before going to Runachi, so that I won't have any problems if I hit a bone or anything like before. I can just, because it should just go through. Ah, screw it, this is going to just be way too slow. I'm doing a mixture of speed and, yeah. Speed and, hunting. I mean, I won't pull out the ATV. Ah, it's blacktail. I saw the 3 and was like, are you serious? Is that diamond? But no, see, because it's a 4. Yeah, it's a shame. There'd be some good money in that, but whatever. It's the elk we want. Where are the elk? Yeah, elk can be a real nuisance sometimes, like... Okay, I get it, you're still fleeing. Christ. I don't know what they're doing at this time of day. I was expecting it to be a little easier once I got into, like, Norden and that. Little rabbit? A few. I don't know why I'm trying to spot them. Another stand. Or a blind. So I think if I just follow... let's say if I followed a path, but really if I just do that... Sounds very close. I just wish I could see you. Until I get my caller, I'm just sort of way more at the mercy of finding one and getting within 40 meters, but the problem is it's most likely already bolted. Or it's about to. Yeah, there she goes. Oh, I say there she goes, but no, there she is. The spotting has been so finicky when it comes to the bears. 42 meters. Ah. Yeah, I was surprised that hand bolted. God, that's close. Real close, but that should be good for the weapon score. Yeah, 62. I would have been chuffed if they had been, you know, within the 40 meters. Well. I was surprised at how bullshit. I came blundering towards it. I thought it would have, when I saw it initially, I thought it was just hightailing it, but I was surprised to see it just standing here looking for me. So another outpost. That's good. But these elk, where the hell are you? Do I have to go to this? So they drink kind of in the morning, resting at night, feeding kind of during the day. Might just have to come to this lake later. What have I got here? Coyote. Whitetail, whitetail. 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 All those jackrabbits. Okay, well... See, I haven't got any need zones there, like, active right now, so... I'm wondering if they're traveling. And the wind's south, which... is not bad if I go to my tent and head this sort of way. Might do that and just see if I can find a coyote at the same time. Because I know elk drink here as well. But I think at night time. What have I set that waypoint to? Get rid of that, don't need that. Alright, well... we've still got a bit of time, but it might be a slightly shorter episode if I don't have any luck. I don't want to get to the hour mark and then catch up with a coyote, because sometimes it can take 10-15 minutes to just lure the bloody thing out and hit it. But if they have changed that mission, I'd be surprised. I thought the Chila Lake one wasn't terribly bad. It's Leviathan Lake that's the problem. And the problem is that there's just no coyote anywhere near the actual lake at any point. I might get lucky this run because I've avoided hunting any coyote at the whole area, the whole Leviathan region. But yeah, we'll just see. Maybe people were saying, you know, hey, because if they can't fix the animals, if it's too difficult for them to actually make it so the animals required for the mission are in the mission area, then I would say surely, if you can, change the mission itself. They've done it in the past. I mean, I was grinding for days and days and days, weeks of trying to get a diamond here for a mission in cotw, Kalines. And it was just doing my head in. And I had the air rifle, so hunting rabbits was like way easier with that. Normally I'd refrain from using DLC weapons, but for that mission I was like, I don't give a shit. Like, this is such a chore. And then eventually they actually, with the, I think when the Rancho de la Royale was coming out, they, in the patch, dropped it down to just being a gold. I was like, thank God for that, because honestly, the diamond requirement was such a headache, and I really hate diamond related. Why have I got... Oh yes, I've moved Predator, I need to remember that. Having missions that require a diamond is bad enough, but when you're like, oh, a diamond of a specific animal, I'm just like, yeah, you can piss off with that, because sometimes you just stumble over a diamond, no problems. And other times it's just grind after grind after grind. And that's what I've said before about Park Fernando having a mission of get a diamond of everything. Some of them I got with like little to no effort. If you're going to be close enough, I'd like to shotgun you. You're still coming to me? Come on, where are you? I know we're working on the rifle, but come on, can't help chipping away like that. How much would the shotgun get for that? Yeah, a nice solid 50. Yeah, Park Fernando, like, really, they all diamonds just like killed my love of this game quite severely, to be honest. And it was all because of mule deer, because half the diamonds I got with like no grinding at all. Like, I came across a water buffalo on the very first visit. Once I realized how the trophy numbering worked, I found like a cinnamon teal on the very first lake where I looked. And a puma. I got real lucky with the puma because they were glitched for me and often they would just be frozen. And I was bumbling around the lake and spotted one right on the water's edge. And how old are these? Hopefully they're somewhat fresh. I saw it right on the water edge, and its info said it was fleeing, but it was just frozen in place, and luckily I just was quick enough to get a shot off on it and harvest it. So it was a bit cheap, but the game glitched in my favour. I wasn't gonna say no, especially the puma was one I was seriously dreading, because they're a bit of a pain to hunt, but I would have had to have just visited lakes at drinking times for ages. And that's the thing, like I was saying, you might just stumble across diamonds without any worries, but when it came to grinding mule deer, I grounded out like 300 and something, like maybe 350. Now, admittedly, part of the problem was that I got to a point where I was just like downing them and not running, because they were all at lakes. So I'd down one like a couple 100 meters away, and then I'd have to run twice that distance to get around the lake. So I was doing all that, but evidently if you down an animal and don't harvest it, that exact same animal will respawn when you like leave the game. I haven't tested it out really myself, but it's just part of the stone. When looking at like some videos on diamond hunting tips and that, forget that, you're in the wind. I ain't gonna get ya. We're just gonna really leave it here for this episode. Next time we'll try another trek through I want my Roosevelt sorted. But yeah, anyway, according to some video, someone was saying that if you down an animal and don't harvest it, the exact same one will respawn. So theoretically, like say you come across a diamond at a need zone and you botch the shot, and like say you won't get a full harvest check and the animal dies, theoretically you can leave the game and it will respawn. I don't know exactly when it'll be back, whether it's instant or whether it takes a few days within the game, but that's meant to be something that can happen. So yeah, there's basically heaps of mule deer that I was shooting and was like, screw it, I'm not even going to bother picking it up because I'm trying to kill as many as I can, as fast as I can. And with the lake, like I said, it might be 150 meters away if you walked directly across the lake, but you're actually going all the way around. And when you look at some of these lakes, I mean, if you're here and you shoot something here, you can't just go here to get it. You have to go all the way around. And yeah, so I got to the point where I stopped doing it. So admittedly, there was a lot of them. I mean, I would still harvest some, but there was a lot that I just wasn't harvesting, so that really did drag out the grind for myself. But with some animals, yeah, when it came to grinding for what was it? I'm thinking springbok. Was it a springbok? Did they have springbok in thing? I can't remember. I'll just check. It's going to annoy me now. Oh, blackbuck. Yeah, it wasn't springbok. When it came time for grinding for a blackbuck, I mean, I think I had to harvest about 50 before I found the diamond. Like, it took me, like, 2 days or 3 days, like, which is nothing. But the mule deer had taken me so long. And that's what I hate with diamond missions, where, you know, if you're going to make a mission where you have to harvest a diamond here, maybe don't make the diamond here the most fucking rare diamond in existence. You know, just a thought. Just maybe make them actually spawn. Because even the weight class to be 6 to 7 kg was pretty rare. Like, there just weren't that many. I shot maybe a dozen out of the, like, 400 or 500 that I shot. Maybe 12 were in the weight class. And they still weren't enough. So I don't know what they were thinking with that mission. I was so happy when I learned that they were changing it to gold, because I'd still be trying to do it to this day. You know? And I would have just given... Well, I would say I would have given up. Maybe I would have. I just would have been beside myself with this. Like, I would have been like... I probably would have contacted the developers and had an angry rant at them and just been like, dude, why? Why make it diamond if diamonds have a, like, 0.1% chance of spawning? It's bullshit. But anyway, we're all out of time. That's my rant for the day. Next time, let's look at this mission log. I find it handy sometimes. Willowbeg, I'm waiting for the morning. Black bear, I'd like to call her. I'd like to get this done. Hopefully we get that done tomorrow. And we're waiting for night time to knock out these 3. Runachi Heights, which is here. So I won't wait till night, because to be honest, I need to get... Oh, I think there's an outpost here, so we might earlier in the mission, earlier in the day, head that way to unlock it and go from there. But anyway, until next time, thank you very much for watching, and take it easy.